get Larry to help.
Okay. But, I just want to thank you, each of you, for being here today. We will celebrate the life of Shelby Seabaugh and the gift that she and the Seabaugh family gave to so many people. We welcome the Seabaugh family and the Griffin family, the church family, community members that loved and supported Shelby and her family, and the wonderful people from Aurora that we have here with us that help so many with the struggles that they have. MRMC is definitely grateful to be a part of this. We were a part of it on the day that we lost Shelby, and we still continue to support the family, and we're so happy to be able to be here to celebrate her life and to welcome you, and hope that you have the opportunity to put just a little piece of something on Shelby, a photograph, and it goes out to Pasadena, California, and we look at it for the Tournament of Roses parade. You can say you had a part of that. So thank you for being here today. And I'm going to turn it over now to Gerald Curtis, who is the hospital liaison with Aurora, and he will introduce his cohort.
Okay. Partner in crime.
Partner.
All right. The reason we're here today, obviously, is to celebrate the life of an extraordinary young lady. And she was chosen to be this year's representative for Arkansas on the New Year's Day Rose Bowl Parade float. And this is what that float will look like. So when you get up on New Year's Day, turn the TV on, and at some point in time, and hopefully, we'll find out more about when the lineup will come. Hopefully, we'll let the hospital know closer to the time of the parade about what time that it will be coming on, so you don't have to sit there and watch all the little bands and all the stuff that you may not want to watch all day long. But this is an amazing event. Aurora is the Arkansas Regional Organ Recovery Agency. We are one of 58 organ procurement organizations, or OPOs, in the country. Not all of them may be involved in this year's float, but the ones that are have a donor who is a representative of their area. And what we have here today is Shelby's florograph that is made out of grains and spices and what have you, and it's all generic. What's the word I'm looking for? Organic. It's all organic. It could be generic too, I guess. But it's all organic material that is part of the criteria, obviously, for the Rose Bowl floats. Is everything, I believe, that's visible to the eye on these floats have to be of organic material. So today, what we're going to have is what we term as a finishing event. And you'll have an opportunity to come, and we have an eyebrow that hasn't been completed yet. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I don't know if you've seen how small the little, I don't even know what that is. Spice? Is it spice? Could be what?
Sounds like steak seasoning.
Steak seasoning. Steak seasoning. So it's not very big, so we'll each put on 2 or 3. So you'll have a part in decorating this. So when that float comes by on New Year's Day, you can actually tell your family members, I had something to do with that float. And let me tell you, it'll give you chills watching that go down the road. So without any further ado, I want to introduce my cohort, Meredith Summer.
Thank you, Gerald. I'm Meredith, and I work for Aurora. I'm one of their general family services coordinators, and I am chairing this year's parade committee. And so I'll be fortunate enough to go out to Pasadena with all of the Seabaughs. We have some Facebook cards and also some parade cards, so you guys can follow us. And while we're out there, we'll see where exactly the photograph will be positioned on the float, so we can kind of keep people updated with where it will be. But if you guys want to come up after the Seabaughs talk for a little bit, we have got some paintbrushes and glue, and you can all come do a little piece of the eyebrow. Thank you all for coming, and here are my forms.
tragic for us, but know that that our community and family that were here have just continued to rave over the care and the response that y'all had, that y'all showed on that day, and of course that we've been experiencing. I guess almost 19, 20 months now. Of course, it still seems so fresh to us, but we want to say to the hospital, we appreciate the service that you have done for us, but also that you continue to provide in our community, and we're proud to be a part of that. We miss Shelby, but we know where she is. In our faith, our relationship with Jesus Christ, she was a believer. We know where she is, and so we know she's having a great day, celebrating Christmas with Jesus this year. We'd rather her be celebrating with us, but we know what's coming. So this has been a not fun, but a meaningful process, and so we hope that each of you will feel very welcome to come and participate in this, and instead of hanging back and feeling like, well, they don't want me up there. That's really what's gotten us through this process of grief, is so many people have come along and been willing to take a little bit of that and to help us carry that. And that's kind of what this is here again. It's just another opportunity to join together. So we appreciate you, and again, want to invite you. I feel like we ought to have an offering. I'll be happy to pass the plate. And a closing prayer, but again, we do appreciate y'all, love the support and that you give us. So
everybody, make sure you come through. Please take time to sprinkle a little bit of those spices on there.
we want you invested in this. This is an important process, but most important, sign your license, be an organ donor. It's very important for us. I still remember standing there, and we understand what's happened, and that Shelby's not going to make it. And I remember Laurie saying, but she told me that she wanted to be an organ donor, and so y'all do what you've got to do to make sure that happens. And I remember in that moment having that little bit of, yes, I remember that, but I'm not sure how I really feel about that. But I can tell you now, 20 months later, that was the best decision that we could have made in those circumstances, because instead of us just talking about death and loss, we're able to celebrate life and a gift that has touched other people's lives, and it really is an encouragement. And so again, I share with you, if you're ever in that situation and circumstance and you're wondering which way to go, just know that that on the other side of that, you're going to feel a blessing. You're going to feel the encouragement for having done it. So I'm going to start preaching if somebody doesn't say amen.
Amen. I think I want to go to his church. Would you like to say that?
You want